Okay, I am coming to you live from Bay City, Michigan. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and it's Sunday, so it is Facebook Live at A Piece of You. And we have lots of wonderful projects. It was a wonderful day here in Bay City. And we have fantastic. Hey Lorena, good to see you. And we have great projects for you guys. I hope you watched the sneak peek. Hey Sherry, hey Judy. I did add a project that was not on, hi Chris and Janet, wow, everybody's coming on, that wasn't on tonight's schedule, but it was in one of our posts, so I added that because I guess people hadn't seen it. Hey Mary, hey Deb, hey Karen. Wow, we got lots of them. I don't know about you guys, but I had a wonderful day in the sun today. You can tell I must have been just sitting on one side was the sun, one side wasn't, but that's okay. So we're gonna give everybody just a couple minutes to get on. Hi Marcine. Hey Deb. Carol. Carol, I have your needles. I pulled them already for you. Hi Diane. Linda. Pat. So while we're waiting for everybody to come in, I have my tripod lost a leg, so I have to be very careful. And I'm gonna take a walk through. Hey Sandy and Cheryl. Hey Mary. I'm gonna flip this around and we're gonna take a walk around. Hey Sheila and Betty and Mari. Wow, we got everybody here tonight. Deb. Okay. We have the Sasha wrap and we have all these pretty colors, and I will get with you guys. They were 134, they're now 125. We're throwing in a pattern for you. We have the Eli jacket, which Joyce just finished in the Cumulus Rainbow. Hey Mary, hey Lisa. And so we have all these pretty colors here. Very pretty. We're gonna do both of these by numbers. Okay. And hey Stephanie. Oh, I'm glad you like the evening time. We do too, because then we get to have a whole day off. Marilyn did bring in her shawl that she made with the Cumulus Dappled. She actually used this color, but I had her bring it in because I wanted you guys to see how it's going to knit up versus that tech support's getting a chair. We took all the chairs out of the building, so she's getting a chair. We forgot to do that beforehand. So these are the colors for that, and we are excited about that one. Now, we have a whole bunch of this cute little market bag, and we have a whole bunch of cute combos here. I hope you guys watched the sneak preview, but some of them I only have one of. Several of them I have 3 or 4, so we should be okay. Okay, it was knit up really fast. We have the eyelet triangle shawl. Hi Jill, hi Eliza. This one is a one skein project. The last colors for the pink people, it does have some pink in it, and the green one does have a little bit of pink too. So we have the mica hat, which I finished in a week. Isn't that cool on the top? I think it looks really cool. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I haven't heard anybody saying they can't, but we just turned on the air because it was getting a little stuffy in here. This one does go by a chart, and I'll explain a little bit of what I learned by using the chart. Hey Pam, but it's an easy chart. Your floats don't go very far, so it's pretty easy. That is the mica hat. We're just going through while we wait for everybody to come on. I did add the midsummer shawl back to this thing, to the event, And that was the one that we had posted this afternoon to say, hey, wait, come on in and watch us. I made mine in navy. The navy is sold out. It was 3 balls of Wool Addicts Happiness, which has no wool in it. And so I have these colors. Oh, thanks, Doreen. I have these colors left, and actually this one is more taupe than gray. It's showing up gray. Sometimes these fluorescent lights give us really fun colors. It's kind of a gray tan. Marilyn, we'll move these when we get rid of the hats so that they're in better light. But we just had room enough to add them in. And then we also have 19 of the polar mugs for a piece of you, and I'll kind of show those too. Those are fun. So it looks like we have most people here. And so we'll get started. You ready, tech support? She is ready. Okay, so this first one is the Sasha wrap. We listened to you guys, and when we posted the picture online, everybody was really, really interested in the Sasha wrap. Now, I read through everybody's comments on Ravelry, and some people wanted it wider, some people wanted it longer, so we went with the bigger size. The one here is the smaller size. It was 4 skeins. If you opt to do the 4 skein one, but you buy a kit today, I have a great project later on for 1 skein, so you should be fine. But this one is lovely. The kit includes 5 skeins of Blue Sky Fiber Techno, and this yarn is 68% baby alpaca, 22% silk, and 10% extra fine merino. Oh, Mary Drayton already wants one in dark gray. Are you thinking this one, Mary? Or that one that's almost black? Let me go through the colors. What happens with this one is it's going to be very dense when you're knitting it. You have to block it, and it blooms, and so then it is wonderful. So I have 1970 Fame, which is the cream color, very pretty. I have 1983, which is a light tan. It's real pretty. I have 1971, which is Metro Silver. It's a light gray. I think this is the one that Mary is looking for. Oh, how much? Hang on. This one is 1974 Smoke, which is this one. These were $134. They're $125, and we're giving you the pattern for free. It's a $9 pattern. This is a darker gray. It's 1975, and it is Club Gray. 1974. I was right, Mary. I have one that's navy, and that one is called 1988 Tranquil. Forget the fuzz. Color 1971, if you can grab that. I have one that's this really pretty Merlot color, but it's not called Merlot. I don't know why. It's called 1989 Wicked, and that one is really pretty. We're not too midsummer. 1973, which I have 2 of these, and this one is a really pretty brown color. And I have one, this one's called Jive, and I think it's really fun. 1984, and it's kind of an olivey green. 89 for Carol. Good job. All right. Did we get 88? Okay. So, okay, while we're waiting for everyone's internet to catch up with us, this is a really easy knit. It's knit this way. Hopefully I'm not making anybody sick. Oh, I did make my phone sick. It didn't like that. And some people on Ravelry, they sewed this part up. No, there is no pink. It doesn't come in pink. they sewed up this section here, kind of like the easy folded poncho. Some people affixed their button. I would make the buttonhole a little smaller or put a bigger button on it. But that's what I would do. You're using a size 9 circular. The size of it is 52 inches long by 24 inches wide after blocking. And it's super soft and it's light as a feather. It is perfect for any day besides the month of July in Michigan. So I have this white, which is Fame. I have 1970. I have 1983, which if I bring here, oh, you know what? It's picking up the color from, there we go. It was picking up the color from the table. So it's like this light tan, creamy color. That's the only one that was picking up a color. 1975, which is Club Gray. That is great. Remember, you're going to wear this like in the fall. So this one is 1984. It's not quite as bright green. Here, Marilyn, hold this one. It's showing up as emerald. It's really olive. Okay? It's really, and that's a little better. It's kind of an olive color. And then I have 2 of 1973, and they're actually showing up correctly. You will like using this. It's 68%. It is a great project for a beginner knitter. It's 68% baby alpaca, 22% silk, 10% extra fine. What it is, it's like a tube of silk that the baby alpaca and the extra fine merino kind of blossom out of when you block it. It's really like a knit 10 purl 4, something like that kind of a thing. So it's just one long rectangle, but it's light as a feather. We have sold a ton of these. It is considered a bulky weight, but when you're wearing it, it would be considered, I would consider it more like a DK weight in weight. It's kind of like wearing mohair, but it's not mohair. Somebody bought 1973. Nope. Hey Linda, thank you. Yeah, it would be considered kind of like a DK weight when you're wearing it because it is so light and airy. It's kind of like a mohair. You know how they give you warmth, but they don't weigh a lot? It's kind of like that. So right now I have 5 kits left. And what we do, if anyone is new on, is what we do is you put the color that you like and your phone number and then tech support, writes it down. We go by the order that tech support gets it on her computer. And this one includes a free $9 pattern. And then we call you tomorrow or Tuesday, and because these get done a little bit later, so we don't call you in the evening. The other thing we have gotten new is I just signed up for a brand new phone, and if you can tell us anytime during this broadcast that you would be okay with an email receipt, please just give us a shout out, just a comment that says email, or while you're ordering something that would be better, just say email. It doesn't mean that we're going to email you we're just going to email you the receipt, because unfortunately my phone does not have a receipt printer attached to it. So, but that way we can call more of you on Monday instead of Wednesday. You know how that goes. So that was the Sasha wrap, and I think you guys will really like that one. Our next one, we do go around to whatever's left over at the end of our broadcast. So this one is the Eli jacket, and you do not have to make it in this rainbow look, but we like the Cumulus Rainbow so much that that's what we did. Now Joyce made this, and I'm going to tell you that what she did was for each color. So when she was doing the blue, she took the blue out of, well, say she started with the green. She did the green in this ball, the green in the next ball, the green in the next ball, the green in the next ball, and then went to the next color and did that. So it's a little bit more work. You don't have to do that. You can just make it stripier and work one ball at a time, and that is fine. Hey Beverly. These are Mako cotton and nylon. This one has been on a mannequin for a while. It has not stretched out. It hasn't done anything. Joyce loves working with this yarn. It is really soft. If you guys made the Zeynep shawl earlier, way back in, what was it, March or April, this is the same yarn, and it is beautiful. They show it in a solid color, so we did give you some solid options. The rainbow and the dappled are going to be 125, and all of these you get 5 balls of yarn. It makes up to a 49-inch bust with finish measurement of 55 inches. So if you're smaller, you can make this longer. You could make the sleeves a little bit longer. You could do 3/4-inch sleeves, something like that. It uses a size 7 circular, I'd probably say a 24, 32, something like that. It's worked from the top down, so there's really no sewing involved. And this kit does include the pattern. Joyce also wanted you to know, if you do one like hers or any of them, you want to change yarns on the end of a row, not in the middle. So she didn't want me to make sure I told you that. The solid colors are $110. The rainbow and the dappled are $125. So we have 2 of the color that Joyce made, which is color 203. We have 1 of this pretty one. It's like a neutral, and this one is 206. This pastel one would be beautiful for spring and summer, and it is 205. Now the next 2 are actually the same color. One is done from the outside, and then you see this blue, that's the outside of this one. It goes outside in. So you also want to make sure you do your balls at the same direction. This one is 202. Okay, we have 2 of those. We have 204, which is purples and turquoises and all that good stuff. And then I have 2 of 201, and those match. We had a lot of 201. It came in looking a little differently because they wound it from the opposite side. You may have made the Zeynep and yours started with yellow. This is the same color. I also have 3 of this beautiful gray, and it is color 13. I have 3 of these, and they're 110. This is super, super soft. It's a worsted weight yarn. I have, let me do the solids. Let's see. I have 23, which is this pretty light blue. And I have 21, which is called Petunia, because it kind of looks like petunias. It's a real pretty lavender color. I have 101, which is, this is how it knits up in a shawl. And I have 117, which is a brand new color this season. We just got that one in. And I have 109, which is really, really pretty. So the dappleds, which is 109 here, and the 101, and the 117, and the Cumulus Rainbows are all 125. The solids are 110. What is that shawl and how much to make it?
2 skeins.
Oh.
It was a pattern that came with the yarn.
If you look up Cumulus, you would probably see it. We'll have to get back to you. It was 2 skeins. Hey, Judy. But she just brought it in so that you could see how it knits up for the shawl. So, and, okay. So this is a beautiful yarn. It is soft, it is squishy, it is lovely. And as you can see, it just knits up really, really nice. So the pattern does come with it, and I think it's wonderful. So it is a hand wash, lay flat to dry. But you know, I do that for most everything that I hand knit, is I hand wash it. I personally use Euclon. We do have some individual soaks that if you are interested in having us put one of those in your package, we could do that. I think they're $1.50 and they're a 1 or 2 batch kind of little thing. So we have 21, we have 101, we have 23, which is the light blue, we have 109, we have 117, we have 13, and this gray is so pretty in person. And I'm going to walk over here and show you what the sweater looks like in a solid. Because this one is done, the sweater is supposed to be done in moonshine. This one is done in moonshine, and it's really pretty. But isn't that pretty in a solid color? So you can wear it open, or you can use a shawl pin. You can do anything like that. Yeah, Brenda, remind me, it comes in flavors, so we'll find out which flavor you like the best. So that is the Eli jacket. And we will come back to this at the end if they don't get done. Okay. Now I know what all of you have been waiting for is this cute little market bag that I knit up. And I think this one is the cutest little thing. So this is the market bag. And it was supposed to, if you look at the picture, it's supposed to have a sewn down handle. And I tried every which way I could, and I sewed it, and I did this, and I ripped it out, and I did something else. So I decided I would do something after it was blocked. Well, I decided I liked it just rolled like that. I thought it was really cute that way. So what you do is you start with the bottom and you make a square or a rectangle, and then you pick up stitches, but this yarn is big and so it's not a problem. And then you do a few rows of garter stitch, and then you start this. This is basically a slip stitch pattern. It is super, super easy. It is a pay-for pattern. We're happy to get it for you on Ravelry, or you can get it yourself. It's called the Market Square, and it is by Sharon Anholt. So it was supposed to use a cotton acrylic yarn. We didn't have any, so we decided to use Noro Teo, and I think it's wonderful. It is a cotton silk wool nylon blend, and you're using a size 7 circular 24-inch. It's a hand wash, lay flat to dry. I did put a little stuffing in it here to hang it on the mannequin or on the hanger, whatever it is. And you have tons of room. They're saying take it to the market and put your veggies in it. I'm saying put your knitting project in it. It's $38. And you really want 2 contrasting colors. Okay, these are the colors. Joyce came up with the color combinations. These are the colors that I used, and I was a little worried about it. This is color N. I have 4 of these. Color N. Basically, I would say use the color that you don't like the most as the bottom, or the darker one. This one is G. And I only have, some of them I only have one of. So G, I only have one. E is this one. So this is G. Let me spread them out a little. This one is E. And I only have one of those. And G is gone. U is gone. This one is D. Some of these I have a bunch of. D I only have one of. C. This one is C. This one is B. And I have 3 B's. Okay, I have a bunch of... I only have one E, ladies. So somebody got E, but I only have one.
Haven't gotten there.
Okay.
Deb Harden on mine.
Okay, Deb Harden, you got E. Stephanie, you did not get E. Sorry. Some of these I only have one of. But don't worry, all the colors are really cool. Okay, that was B. I think we did B. Here's A. I only have one of A. I think A is pretty too. D. Did you get Janet for D?
Yeah.
D is Janet. Okay, here's U. I think A. Do you have A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pam Fleshman got A.
Pam Fleshman, you got A.
Somebody got H.
Okay, here's T. T is fun. There's 3 of T.
U.
Not U.
Here's J.
Did you say another U?
Here's J. Okay, we haven't even gotten over to this side of the room. Here's M.
Hang on just a second. Let me put who got them.
Okay, we're just gonna pause for a station break. Now this one is the small size, and that's what the kits are made up, is the small size. I think it's just really cute. It was really fun because you wondered how the colors were gonna go together, if they were even gonna go together, if they were gonna be pretty or not, or whatever. When I started this, I didn't really know if they were gonna be okay, but they seem to be all right. We had a lot of A's and only one person got an A. So anyone who said A, you might need... How much is the market bag? The market bag is $38. $38. It should have been about $44, so we gave you... The pattern is $4.95 on Ravelry. If you do not have a printer, let me know, and I can print that out for you if we get it for you. Are we caught up yet? We're waiting for tech support. I know, everybody was like, boom, 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 boom. I knew that everybody must have been waiting for something, so. It is a fun knit. It is fun. It does have cotton in it. It's soft. Stephanie Florup, you got the last M. Okay. And then do we have a bunch of... So Julie... Yeah, they've all been...
I have 3 B's.
Julie and Carol, you did not get an A, or Michelle,
You have
or Stephanie.
B's are sold.
3 B's.
We have...
I have
What do
left.
we have left?
3 B's.
3 B's.
There's 2 here and 1 there.
3 N's.
Hey, you're saying way too fast.
Sorry, my bad.
3
Okay.
N's.
All right, we have B left. Ladies, we have B. We have 3 of these. Okay, what's our next one?
1C.
We have 1C, because that's all there is. And we have 1C. I think this one would be really pretty.
2 K's.
We have 2 Ks. I haven't even shown K yet. That's probably why they're still there. We have 2 Ks. So K is, let me put the letter right. Hopefully that's how you're seeing it. Is this one and this one. That's how they go. Okay, that is K. What else do you have?
3 N's.
Do you have a J?
I do not have a J.
Okay, here's a J. Okay, we have 3 of the colorway that I did. So we have 3 N's. Julie Halleck would like a C. C's are gone. So we have B and N. We have K.
2 P's.
We have 2 P's. Nope.
P's.
Okay.
2 P's. I don't think we got to P either. That's P. Remember, I want to say almost the uglier the combination, the prettier it is. So that one is P.
And then all R's, all S's, all T's.
Okay, we have,
Gone.
that's partly because I haven't
Right.
said them. This one is R. That one is R. This one is, we want an N. 1 N. This one is U.
Yeah.
I
only
like
one
you.
left.
This one is T. I know you guys cheated and you looked at the... Now T actually has some colors on the inside of it. This one is T.
R.
There's 3.
No, she wants you to pull an R.
That one.
We had a week off, so now we're a little slow. This one is S.
N.
Grab an N. And another N. And a T. So that's S. Oh, there's another T.
Another T went.
Did you get 2 T's?
Carol.
Carol and Vicky?
Not yet. I'm not there yet.
Okay,
I'm
we
doing
have to move slow. So we might still have an N left.
No. N's are gone.
N's are gone.
Deb Wessner got the last one.
Deb Wessner, you got the last N. B is this one. I think we still have B.
Got 3 of them.
We have a bunch of B's. I like B. I think B's really pretty.
Vicky Cooper.
It's B.
Don't forget their phone numbers.
Oh, everybody remember, give us your phone numbers. Vicky, we need your phone number. I know we ask you this every week, but we don't keep track of them. And it's much faster for us to call. Do you have 2 Ks?
I have 2 K's.
We have 2 Ks. K has some really pretty colors in it, too. Do you have a P?
I have 2 P's.
I feel like I'm playing Go Fish. We have 2 of these. Vicky wanted a T. Did you get
Yep,
Vicky?
I got Vicky's T.
Got it. We have an R, which I think is one of the prettier colors. This is R. Thanks, Vicky. This one is R. It's bright and cheerful. U is bright and cheerful also. It's slightly different than R. It may look the same, but it is not. I have a T. And I have a couple of S's.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes is on my S's.
Yes is on the S's. So we didn't do too bad. And yeah. Betty would like a U. Do you have a U? Betty, we gotcha.
Michelle would like a U also. Betty got the U.
Betty got the U. Michelle, do you have another choice? Deb Harden would like an S. No, that one has one. I have a bunch of B's. Nobody's going for the B's. I like the B's. Did you,
S.
Deb Gerard? S. Hi, Chris. A T. We have 1 T left, so you are got it. Michelle wants an S. Those are all gone too. Cheryl Lockhart wants a B.
B.
Yep, got her. Nope, I put it right there. Michelle, these are your choices. I have B. I have K. Okay, Michelle will take a B then. I think you'll like it. I think it'll be really pretty. I don't know why the R's haven't gone.
These are real jazzy colors.
The R's are really jazzy. The P's are a little more subdued. The K's are really pretty too. And we have a B. One B left. So this is all we have left. So we have B. Nobody took a K. We have 2 Ks. Ks are feeling left out. We have 2 Ps.
R.
We have. Perfect. Good job. I think you're going to like that, Deb. Okay, so this is what we have left. We have 1 R. We have 2 Ps. We have 2 Ks. And we have a B. Do you want to put those mugs up here? All right. So we'll let the rest of you think about it while we go to the next item on our list.
Not all of here, just one.
Just a few. The next item on our list is a 1 skein shawl, and it's the Eyelet Triangle shawl from Noro. And surprisingly, we are using Noro yarn. It is Noro Katori, and I believe this is a discontinued yarn. And sorry, I had to get my cheat sheet. It is a 1 skein. It is about 27¼ inches across the bind off, and then 31 inches from tip to bind off. You're going to use a US 7 circular, probably a 24-inch. And it's a wool, cotton, viscose, silk blend. There's 306 yards. It's 1 skein. And it was $26. It's now $20. $20 for a shawl. You can't lose. So I have 3 of color 3. This one's kind of fun. I have a bunch of color 7. And 7 has all kinds of colors in it. It's got blues and pinks and greens and yellows and whites and reds and all kinds of stuff in it. If you're looking for something a little more neutral, I have color 9, which is browns, a little bit of grays, some reds. And I have color 13, which is kind of lavenders and pinks and blues. And this one's really pretty too. So,
Just 1 or 2?
2.
7.
We have another 7
3.
and a 9. Did you get Brenda with a 9?
No, I gotta go back.
Okay. And they're coming in fast. Sounds like a race. Did you get Cheryl Stratton?
I didn't get it. I got Sarah Weber and Brenda Bloomberg.
Okay. Okay, hang on.
Start from there.
Okay, so Sarah, you got a 7. Brenda, you got a 7. Then you have Deb and
Sarah got a 7.
Deb Wesner, you got a 7. Patty got a 7.
Eddie got a 7.
There's 4 of them down there.
Okay. And Brenda got a 9. We already pulled that one. That's 9. Cheryl Stratton got a 7.
Cheryl Stratton got a 7.
Linda got a 3. Linda Newcomb wants 1 of each color.
Brenda Broughton got a 3.
Stephanie wanted a 13.
Somebody needed a 3.
Nope, we already pulled that one.
1 of each color.
Yep, we already
Not bad.
pulled them. We're ahead of you. Hang on. Do you have Stephanie Flurup?
Yeah, I'm still writing with the new name for that.
Okay. Takes a while when we have one of each color. We have 4 slots. Okay. Flurup got a 13. We already pulled hers. Has a 9.
Nines are gone.
Deb Gerard got a 3.
Threes are gone.
Did Deb Gerard get it?
Yep.
Okay. Chris Faust.
13.
And 13. Did you get Linda Yinger?
I'm at Chris Faust.
Yep, okay. Betty, you don't
I
get...
got the last 13.
Linda, you got the last 13. Betty, you didn't get up 13. Sorry. Hey, Brenda, happy birthday. Hi from Seattle. We haven't talked to you in a while.
Sevens. There's 1 7 left.
So there is no more 3, Josie. I have 1 7 left, and that's all I have. 1 7. And it's a little more green than it's showing on the thing. So we are doing the eyelet triangle shawl, and I have 1 color of 7, and Betty got it. And it's gone. Poof, gone. Okay. So I knew we'd have a little bit of interest in a few things. We were starting out slow tonight, so I was a little worried about it. Okay, I do have some comments on the mica hat. It does come with a pattern. It is a chart, but if you look at the chart, and I'm going to show you an easier chart to look at, there's not a lot of floats. Hang on, I got to get my chart out here. See, it's really like 1 to 2, maybe once in a while 3 stitches that you're floating your yarn over. It's really not hard at all. I am going to warn you about this. As you can see, it's shaded. 1 stitch is shaded, the other one isn't. I made this hat. It's red and tan. It's kit number 34. I made orange was the tan. My highlighted one was the tan. It was really hard to get your head around that. Every once in a while I have to stop and take a breath. So if you highlight your chart, make sure you do it so that it's easy for you to understand. Don't be like me. But it was really, really easy. And yes, I know I like Fair Isle, but it was an easy Fair Isle project. Now, you'll see up here at the top that little thing that has a triangle or an A or something in it. There's nothing on there, I'm going to warn you, that tells you what that means. So I went with the stitch count and I just knit them all together. It looks fine on the top. It's not a big deal. I did weigh my yarn afterwards. This is how much I had left. I had 18 grams of the red left. And I had about 30 of the tan. So I'm going to tell you that if you bought 2 kits, you could probably get 3 hats. Okay? But I'm not going to tell you you can get 2 hats out of 1 kit because I'm not really sure if you can. Now, if you don't mind making the top part all solid, then you could do it. But I don't know if you'll run out. Your gauge might be different than mine. I, again, did not use a US 1 and 2. I used a 2 for the ribbing and a 3 for the hat, and it turned out fine, but my gauge is a little tighter when I do Fair Isle, so that's why. Okay, so we do have a pink set for those of you who like pink. I have kit 30. This yarn is, oh, you probably want to know, what is it all about? How much is it? All that good stuff. Let me find my notes. Hang on. It is 100% wool. You are going to hand wash this, but it dried in like 2 hours. and it's a hand wash lay flat. It is shepherd's wool. It is a Michigan made yarn. It's made up north, about 2 hours from here, and we love this yarn. The kit cost $21.50, and we include the pattern in your kit. I think this would make a great, it's not a super heavy hat because it's fingering weight, okay? I'm going to tell you that. It's fingering weight, so it's not super heavy. But it's cute, and a teenager would like it, or a man would like it. We have all kinds of different color combinations here. So I have kit 30, and I have 3 of those. Most of these I have 3 of. Kit 31, I have 3 of. That was as close to U of M as I could come up with. I did have Michigan State, but they're not really close either. That one is 36. I have 32. I think that one is pretty, the blue and the gray. 31 and a 36. Mari, we gotcha. 34 is the color of my kit. 35 is this pretty teal in like a plum color. Cindy, we gotcha. 40 is light gray and dark gray. I only have 2 of those. An Eli jacket. Let's see. Kit 38 is gray and black. 38 is gray and black. 37 is burgundy and gray. And 36 is emerald green and white. So, okay, so we have this one, because I see that Marcy put something on there. Mari, we had that. Michelle had a 37 and a 34. 37 and a 34. I'm giving you the ones with this thing on them so that, okay. These are going to take a little longer for text support to figure out. Oh, she's good. All right. 36 for Cheryl Stratton. I only have one 36 left. 32. Okay. Mari, you got a 32. It took me a couple, if you do, yep, we can do that, Michelle. If you highlight your chart better than I did, it will take you not very long to make. I kept having to regroup in order to get my head around orange was light. So, but it was super, super easy. You'll want to make these for gifts. And if your gauge is different than mine, you could get 2 hats for $21.50. So, 37, 36, lots of pretty colors. This would be a very cool first Fair Isle project. I didn't think it was too hard. When you're doing it and you see that there's no boxes in there, that just means there's no stitches. And it's not that you're just going, you have to think about no stitches. There just isn't a stitch there, so that's why there's no stitches. So where are all my pink people? I have a pink combo. It's really pretty. It's carnation and fuchsia. I think it's pretty. So I have 36, I have 37, I have 38, I have 39, which are light tan and kind of I think it's called milk chocolate. I have kit 40. This is the same people who make the crazy yarns. And I've been to their, you wouldn't really call it a factory because it's kind of like a barn that they do it in. So it's up in East Jordan and it's very fun. There's sheep right there in the parking lot. And 40 for Deb Weisner. We gotcha. It is a Michigan yarn. 34 is the color that I did. 33 is a plum and a gold. That one's 33. I think that one's really pretty. 32 could go either way. It could be a man's hat or a lady's hat. 31 is gold and frosty blue. Kit 30 are our pinks. 36 is the green and white. 37 is the burgundy. Okay, Cheryl. Cheryl, can I give you an email, or do you need to receipt, or do you need to have a regular receipt? Kit 38 is black and gray. And I don't think it would be hard to do the black and gray. Kit 39 and 40. It is a really nice soft, even though it's 100% wool, it's really soft to the touch. 36, yep. Got it. We got you, Cheryl. And so, yep. So, thanks, Murray. Thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, we did. I finally got, now that Joyce is helping me, she's going to work off of the regular computer, and I am going to work in our classroom. I got an extra phone. I was supposed to tell you guys what the number is, but if you get a 989 number, I don't have my book with me, and it keeps calling you, don't call us back on that number, because I'm not setting up voicemail or anything like that with it. It's going to be an outgoing number just so we can call you guys, okay? And can you look in my backpack and see if there's a red book in there? And I'll tell you what the number is that I'll be calling you guys on tomorrow. A red book. Nope, that's a purse. It's red, but it's a purse. Yes. Okay. So before we end, you open it up and there's a page that's folded down.
293.
Okay, it's going to still be a 989 number. It's going to be 293 3404. Make sure you answer. It's not a junk mail. 293. Marcy just put it away. So she's smiling at me instead of hitting me. 3404. So write that number down so you guys know to answer that number. Okay, so it is a number that is good. It is a piece of you. It's under our name, but I don't know if that is what will come up on your caller ID. Okay. Hey, Karen. Good to see you. Thanks, Cheryl. We brought back the Midsummer shawl, and this one was really fun. I made it out of a cotton. It is actually not a poncho, it's a shawl. I brought back the Midsummer shawl. Thanks, Mary. And it is a 37. It is fun. It takes 3 balls of happiness, and it is, this yarn is a, of course my notes are over there. Marilyn's in charge of my notes. It's a little tiny piece of paper. Oh, I've already lost it. Nope, okay. It uses a US 10 circular 24-inch. And it winds up being about 90 inches long, 20 inches deep, and Sheila, if you're on, this would really kind of qualify as a rectangle. Kind of, it's a crescent, but it kind of would be a rectangle. This yarn is machine wash, gentle, or hand wash. It's 65% cotton, 35% nylon, and it's $45. Mari told us earlier, Carol, I'll get to that in just a second. Mari told us earlier that she had been working on her black one, and she thought it was great. And it was a fun one. It was really, really easy. It's a great beginner project. If you know what a yarn over is, you can do this one. And yes, the pattern for the bag was called Market Square. These are on our website, but I pulled them out. I have 2 of 24. These are $45. This one is like a gray taupe. Yeah, kind of gray taupe. I have 34, which is like a periwinkle blue. It kind of changes color depending on what it's next to. I have 2 of those. I have 2 of each of those. I have 39, which is a true taupe. I have 1 black, which is 4, and it's a pretty black. I do not have the navy anymore, which is what I made mine out of, but it wasn't hard to see. This yarn is so super soft and squishy. I have 63, which I think is what Patty was looking for. We have a 34. Got it. Gotcha, Karen. Karen, we need your phone number. And I have 2 of 23, which is this real light beigey blush kind of color. It's hard to describe.
It's kind of light gray. Beige.
Yeah, it's kind of a light beigey kind of color. So I have 2 of 23. I have 1 of 63. Yep, that was the one that Pat wanted. That's what I thought. I'm glad you're still on, Patty. I have 1 black, which is 4. I have 3 of 39. Cheryl got the black. The pattern is... Yes, I think the pattern is included. For you guys, it is. Just because we brought it back. This one is 39. The periwinkle, I only have 1 left, and that one is 34. And I have 2 of this one that's kind of a gray taupey color, which is 24. This is a super fun shawl. It's super, super soft. I love it. We've been trying to find a project for this yarn for a while, and this one is it. It's beautiful. It will go summer, fall, winter, spring. You can wear it anytime. And it was really pretty easy. You do use a size 10 circular, about a 24 inch. You could use a 30. Yes, row 34 does have a major correction. You just have to look at the front page of Ravelry. And what it is you're just dropping the yarn overs. But it doesn't tell you that in the pattern. Hey, Brenda, good to see you. So, yes, these are on our website, but if you reserve them, we will take them off, those colors off our website so people can't buy them in between you. Okay, how's that? So that was Midsummer Shawl. And we have one thing left, and then I'll go through what's left over. We did Bay City Strong. We had a promotion, and I haven't found a place to put this in the store yet, so that's why it's here. It was a fundraiser for the Bay City retailers, and we're up there underneath that little thing on the left top corner. It says a piece of you in red. And it was a fundraiser. They made t-shirts and they sold them. And if you mentioned our name, you got money. And so our business did. And so we used that money towards making these really cool polar mugs. And they're insulated. They're metal. Okay, so you're not going to put them in the microwave. They are,
I'll go tag it.
yeah. Okay, Marilyn, I need help because I can't do this because my tripod lost a try. So it comes off, and you have this nice thing there. We have a hole there that you can either put a straw through or you can drink through it. But it has a pretty good seal because I couldn't get that off with one hand. So you're not going to put this in the microwave because it is metal. We don't want anyone to blow up their microwave. They are $25. They should be about $39. But because of our fundraising monies, I put that towards it. And so these are $25. I only have 19 of them. When they're gone, they're gone. And that is the scoop. So those are fun. And of course, the reason we have 19 is because I took one. Sorry. But Lorena would like one. And Sharon would like one.
Yeah. Do we need to pull them?
Yeah, she's pulling them out of the box. Shirley.
I'm getting my exercise.
Yes. Marilyn's doing her stretches.
Keep it up, ladies.
So we have quite a few left. So those are $25. They're hand wash, but they should keep everything cold or warm. And they're just kind of fun. And we like our little sheep logo. So while you're thinking about that, let me go through what we have left from today. We have the Sasha wrap. I have these colors of the Sasha wrap. Chris Faust wanted one too. We're 134, they're 125. And I have these colors left. I have 1973. I have 1984, which is more olive than it's showing up. It's really pretty. I have 1975, which is Club Gray. I have 1983, which is Fringe. And I have 1970, which is Fame. And so these are 125. It's baby alpaca, silk, extra fine merino. You're going to use a US 9 circular, about 24 inches. You do have to block this, and because then it blooms and it's beautiful. So, and that's what it looks like. So it's really pretty. It'll be perfect. You want to get it now, knit it up so you're all set to go for fall, because someday it might get colder here. So those are what we have there, 125. Okay, we have the Eli jacket, and I have a whole bunch of different colors here. I have 203. I have 205. I have 202, and both of these are the same. It's just which end of the ball was wound. I have 204. I have 201. And if you saw this jacket in person, you guys would be buying this because it is so cute. The Cumulus Rainbow, which is what I just gave you the numbers for, it's 125. You get 5 balls of yarn and a pattern. I think we sold one of these. I think we sold a gray. Okay.
206 and a 13 are the two that we...
Yes, we got that other one. Yep. So I have 2 13s, which is solid, and it's very pretty, very transitional. This is a Mako cotton. It's made in Israel, and it's super soft and squishy, and everything about it is wonderful. It's a worsted weight, and it's has some nylon in it, so it's going to keep its shape. I have color 109, which is this pretty pastel-y kind of color. I have 23, which is this light blue. I have 101, which is the grays and creams. I have 21, which is a beautiful lavender. And I have 117, which is brand new.
109.
And that one is a, whoops, gotcha. All right, so I knew you guys were thinking about this. The solid colors are 110. The rainbow and the dappled are 125. And that's just because the yarn is more expensive. That's all. So we have 21. We have 101. We have 23. We have 2 13s. So I have 13 and 13. And I have 117. 117. Yeah, 117, and I have one of them. Okay, I have one of 201. I think that one's really pretty. I have 204, which turquoises and purples, really pretty. I have 202. I have 205. I think this one would be really pretty. And 203 is the sample. You don't have to fade it in. It will fade itself. But if you want them to be longer fades, just do all of the color on all your balls. Okay. You do have enough yarn to make this longer. You do have enough yarn to make this longer sleeves. If you don't need to make the largest size. Okay. So that's the scoop on that. That comes with the pattern. So we also have, several of the polar mugs left. Yay, a piece of you. We have some of the market bags. We only have a couple left. We have R. R is really pretty. I'm surprised R hasn't gone. We have P. And P is going to be like that. We have K. K didn't go either. I'm really surprised because I really like K. And we have B. So those are our market square bags. And those are, I don't know, they are 38. Those are 38. It was really easy to make. Super easy to make. And picking up your stitches on the bottom is not hard. And, oops, and it fell off. And that's your bottom. You start with garter stitch. So you're knitting back and forth. And then you pick up your stitches. And then you do a little bit of garter. And then you just start this. This is slip stitching. It's really easy. So, super easy. Or it's knits and purls. I can't remember. I know, I just made it the other day, but I can't remember. I'm working on a shawl for one of our upcoming ones, and it's really killing me because I can't read and do it at the same time. We have the mica hat, and I do have a few of these left. I have, these are 21.50. I have, now you don't have to do Fair Isle. You can make a stripy hat with this and just do the same thing. Just every other row, do a helix stripe, and that'd be cute too. I have kit 30. I have one kit 31, 2 of 32, 3 of 33. I have 2 of the sample color, which is 34. I have 35, which is kind of a plum and a teal. I think that one's pretty. I have 1 of 40, which is light gray and dark gray. I have 2 of 39, which is milk chocolate and tan. It's actually milk chocolate and beaches, but who's talking? 38 is light gray and black. And 37, which is like a Merlot color and a dark gray. So 21.50 and super easy, super fun. And you should be able to, if you buy 2 kits, you should be able to get 3 hats. You might even be able to get 2 hats out of 1 kit. We do have the Midsummer shawl, which we brought back just for tonight because we had posted a picture and everybody was interested in it. And so I thought, if we can fit it on the table, let's get it there. So each kit contains 3 balls of happiness. Forget the wool addicts. There's no wool in it, so I don't know why they named themselves wool addicts. But this is color 23, and it's kind of a like blushy tan. It's super soft. It is machine washable. This is 39, which is taupe. I have 3 of those. This one is kind of a periwinkle or a denim. This one's 34. I have only one of those left. And 24 is kind of a gray taupe. So those are 45, and they're done on a US 10 circular 24-inch. And super fun and easy. So again, Marcy pinned the phone number to the top of this post. So hopefully you guys will answer when I call. We also will be calling from our regular phone number, so answer that one too. So we'll kind of be each working on a list of people. And the polar mugs were 25. They should be 39 and they're 25. So we have those available too. So as you know, we'll be calling you tomorrow. And I start early. I have my list of people from the last time who said, hey, you can call me early. So I'll be starting with them. And we'll only be calling till about 2-ish. And then I'll come back in the afternoon. I have training all week. So that's why. And so I'll be coming back in the after dinner and shipping things out. So that is the scoop. We are glad you guys all could play with us tonight. We're getting more yarns in for fall projects and things like that. So we hope to see you next Sunday at 7 p.m. And then we will be doing our next one, so you can put them on your calendar. And I put them on the back of one of my notes. Oh, of course, it's the note I don't have. Must be on the back of that one. There it is. Okay. Hopefully this isn't backwards. July 19th is our next one. It's next Sunday at 7 p.m. Our next one is August 9th. We are skipping a week because hopefully we will have I-75 yarn crawl. So we're skipping a week because then we're open a lot of hours and a lot of days. And then we are doing August 16th at 7 p.m. also. And then tech support may have to go back to school. So we are playing that one by ear. So we're just kind of doing them month by month. But don't worry, we will continue to do these because we love you guys. We love coming up with new projects. They're just fun. And we love talking to you guys on Mondays and Tuesdays. So thank you all for playing with us today. And again, you can always shop on our website, apieceofyou.com, and our online store. If you are local, we do have appointments set up. Right now we have them every half hour from 9 a.m. to 12:30, I think. Wednesday through Saturday. So if you want to come in and shop with us, you can do that. We do ask that you wear a mask. It's now mandated by our governor. And we have hand sanitizer here and shopping baskets for you. So we're happy to have you come in. We do ask that you sign up for an appointment if you can. It is a $5 charge just so that it would go in our computer. But then you're refunded that $5 when you make a purchase with us. So it's kind of a no-brainer. It's just to reserve your spot. So that's the scoop. And if you're not local, we appreciate you guys too. And if you notice, I have been including quite a bit of cottons because I know we have a lot of people in the South. So I've even been ordering more and things like that. So I can't wait to get new yarns in and get new projects in and all that good stuff. So we'll say goodbye now, and we will talk to you tomorrow and the next day, or on Sunday. Have a good night. Bye.